Hi, everybody, with INTERPHEX TV. I am Bob Fryer. We're joined by Jim Reynolds. He's with SteriMist Disinfection.
Hey,
Good,
Bob.
good to have you here.
How are you?
I was reading ionized hydrogen peroxide. I'm guessing that's better than regular hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah, so ionized hydrogen peroxide was actually invented as kind of a replacement for vaporized hydrogen peroxide.
Oh. So a replacement for, in what sense? Like ionized seems stronger than vaporized.
Yeah, so interesting. So in 2001 and 2002, when the weaponized anthrax attacks happened, the common disinfection means in the industry were vaporized hydrogen peroxide and chlorine dioxide.
So chlorine is very powerful and very destructive.
Very destructive, yeah, but so is the high concentration VHP hydrogen peroxide, which is 35% hydrogen peroxide. So when the anthrax attacks happened, they went in and decontaminated those buildings in Washington, D.C. and the other areas that were susceptible to the anthrax, and they destroyed them. They destroyed the buildings, peeled the paint off the walls, destroyed the computers, the telephones, the fax machines, all destroyed.
Well, that's expensive if you've got a very expensive lab that you want to maintain.
Yeah, so when that happened, DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency,
the government,
tasked with finding a better way to kill anthrax.
Okay.
This technology, which we're talking about here today, SteriMist, is ionized hydrogen peroxide. What DARPA figured out was that you could take hydrogen peroxide at a very low concentration of 7.8%, and you could take that and pass it through cold plasma. So we're the only ones in the industry that have cold plasma activation. That cold plasma activation looks a little bit like a stun gun, but it's cold plasma and not very harmful.
Okay.
So the hydrogen peroxide passes through an arc, a cold plasma arc, and it creates an OH radical and an HO ion. We're now using something that lives and breathes in the Earth's lower atmosphere every day in the hydroxyl radical to get a kill.
Okay.
So we're not just using chemical.
Okay, so your booth, which is, by the way, 2445, if everybody wants to go by, they're going to see what? And I would imagine with all the people that are in here, that seems like a great product for everyone in here to use.
Yeah, so it's 2445, like you said, and it's SteriMist. You'll see the signs. We have a pretty big booth.
Okay.
What they're going to see is they're going to see that cold plasma in action. And again, no one else has the cold plasma. That government-funded research that was put out in the early 2000s was declassified in 2009. So it's still very new to the industry.
Okay.
Only EPA registered in 2015. When they come by, they're going to get a chance to see cold plasma in action. Okay. They're going to see your tax dollars at work, literally.
Okay. All right. Who do you use this for? I mean, like playgrounds or?
Yeah, Ralph, really good question. So I actually use it in my house. You can use it for pet dander, allergy spores, viruses like the COVID-19 virus, H1N1. It was developed to be used in normal buildings, much like the one we're sitting in right now. So using IHP to kill deadly pathogens with a low percentage of hydrogen peroxide allows you to be able to use it anywhere. So you can use it in an ambulance, in a fire station, in a daycare, MRSA, C. diff, all the things that we're concerned about when we go to the hospital. And then, of course, in pharmaceuticals.
Okay. I was talking with somebody who deals with clean rooms. I mean, the clean room, by definition, you would think would already be very, very clean, but are they somebody that would?
Yeah, so with the new Annex 1, what we're finding in clean rooms is that a lot of people want to get the triple clean process to clean a clean room or a pharmaceutical area, and they want to automate it. And the reason they want to automate that is because they want to remove the human error from the process. Right. So we can actually build this in and have built it into Avid and Pfizer and Merck and other facilities where it's been built into the facility itself, integrated with the building management software to automate the decontamination process so that you now have no question of a validated process from one grade to the next.
Okay. Do you, just real quick, network through here, or are people just coming to your booth automatically?
Yeah, so it's a really good question. We like coming here because this is where the big customers come, right? This is where Merck comes, this is where Pfizer comes, and they bust people in. All the key designers are here, IPS, and all the other people we work with on a regular basis. The early networking we started in the pharmaceutical industry definitely started at INTERPHEX, and this is the place to be for us.
Sounds good. Jim, good to talk to you, my friend.
Thanks, Bob.
And again, that's SteriMist at 2445 for INTERPHEX TV. I'm Bob Fryer.